Okay. 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Okay. We are here answering a few of your questions, and if you have another question, feel free to type it in the comments. So I'm going to answer the first couple questions, and then we'll switch.
For sure.
Yeah? Okay.
We got lots of good questions.
No text messages. Okay. So the first question is, who is this course for? And I think what we've decided on is that it's primarily for people going through cancer treatment, or maybe have not yet started their cancer treatment, or perhaps have finished their cancer treatment but want to, continue supporting their health in the future and, working to stay cancer-free long term. We also had a question about if it's for caregivers, and we decided that we think it could be for caregivers as well. Caregivers could take it instead of a cancer patient, and so help to support their cancer patient through it, or in addition to, side by side, watch the videos and modules together. I think that would also work really well.
It would be nice to also kind of go through it with someone else too, because it's always easier when you have more than one person helping each other out.
Yeah. And then you can be on the same page. And to hear it twice, because honestly, you are going through a whole lot. Sometimes you do have that chemo brain, or just cancer brain. Maybe you're not going through chemo, maybe it's something else, but there's a lot going through your mind, and so it could be hard to remember everything. So having more people, I think, would be really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Another question we got was, is it for men and women? Definitely. There's obviously certain cancers that are present in men more than women, and women more than men. Breast cancer, for example, mostly in women, but is actually something that men can get too. So the tips that we would give for a male with breast cancer would be the same. So there'll be some differences and some things that pertain to just men and just women, but it's for both. And another question I got was, different types of cancers, are there different information? And the answer is yes and no. Yes, because there is some things that are going to be different. Like, I had radiation, she didn't have radiation. So the treatment plans are different depending on your type of cancer. So in that way, it is going to be different. So there'll be some things that we're going to have some information on how to support yourself through radiation, and that won't apply to everybody. So in that way, it will be different depending on cancers. But there will be some general stuff like how to support your digestive system, which applies to everybody. How to support your liver applies to everybody, because everybody needs liver support, cancer or no cancer. So I think that hopefully answers that question. What do we want next?
So another question we got was, how long will it be? So what we decided to do is it's going to be self-paced, because life happens, things come up, you can't maybe work on it every single day, so you can use it self-paced. If you get fatigued or tired, you can take a couple days off and then get right back into it. But you will have access to it for ever.
As long as
the internet works. It will be there for you. Yeah. So it's just a one-time payment, boom, and that's for you.
And we thought that, we decided that at this point there are 12 modules, so that may help you to know how long it is. But you could probably get through everything in a month or two.
Yeah.
If you needed to get through everything really fast, but you could also spread out to over a couple of months if that worked for you. So it's really depending on your schedule, but there's going to be 12 modules worth of content, and I imagine each module will be, we haven't done this part yet, honestly.
We're working on it.
Probably, I would guess each module is going to be anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, sounds about right. So on top of that, we had a question if there will be a live portion to the program, and we're thinking that we'll probably go live once a month, kind of like this, to answer questions, but in our group. And then we'll also offer an additional, package to where you can work with us one-on-one if you have more specific, in-depth questions, kind of that are more catered to you specifically. Since we're both certified nutrition consultants, we can go that route if you want to too, which is nice. And we had a question if this was a subscription. Kind of answered that earlier. It's not a subscription, so you're not going to pay for it monthly. Just a one-time thing. Just forever. The next question is, will the content change or stay the same over time? And the content will pretty much stay the same unless we have some new information, some new science come out, we will update it. But if you buy the program, you will get the updates as we update it. So you won't be missing out on anything if you're, buy it right away, or if you happen, someone follows us 2 years from now, you'll get everything we put out. You will get. So that's really nice. When will it open is our next question. So our goal is August.
Early August.
Early August. That's what we're working for. And that's all I have to say about that.
We make no promises, but we are working really hard. I know I can focus a lot more because I'm off on some medication, and she's feeling a lot better. Cancer treatment's over. So
I was in the hospital for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, exactly. So we can spend more of our time and energy focusing on getting things up and running. So that's our goal. We'll keep you posted.
Yeah. And if you sign up for our email list, if you aren't already, that will be the first place to know. As we're leading up to getting closer and closer and closer, and launch day will be the first to know. So make sure you sign up in our bio. Link is in our bio. The next question is it in person? No, it's not. It's going to be fully online, and like I said earlier, we will have the monthly check-ins. And if you decide to work with us one-on-one, that will be separate. But otherwise, it's fully online.
So that means we can serve people all over the country and I think internationally. I'm not sure why not.
Yeah,
I haven't done that yet, so I don't know. But we can help you wherever you are. You don't have to be local to the Bay Area. So.
Yeah, and the reason why we wanted to do it this way is we want to be able to reach as many people as possible, which will lead to my next question, asking, how much of this course will my oncologist just tell me? Personally, probably none of it. From my own experience,
Same.
I can tell you the only recommendation that my oncologist gave me was not eat raw protein.
I didn't get that.
That's about it. So I would say 99.9% of the stuff that we will be going through, the oncologist won't. And that's because we're trained differently.
Yeah. And I will say that they may have some of this knowledge, but if you don't ask the right questions, like there's tons of things that I didn't ask or didn't know until I asked and didn't realize until someone told me to ask. So, they may have some of the knowledge, but they're not just giving it to everybody because they don't know who wants it, who's going to be overwhelmed by it. So I would say they may know some of this, but they're not going to everything. And really, this is meant to be an adjunct to whatever you're doing. So they're going to support you through the allopathic, the traditional medicine system, and we're going to give you additional supports that are not part of the allopathic treatment system. Great. So
that leads to the next question is, does this course replace chemotherapy and or radiation? No, it does not. It's meant to help you support your body, walk them through all of these treatments. Definitely not in place of it.
It's meant to help you thrive and feel really well through treatment, because a lot of people that we see aren't feeling well, and we know personally that we felt a lot better than people we knew going through same treatments, and my doctor was like, "You're handling this better than my other patients."
Yeah.
And I was like, because I'm doing my own stuff.
Exactly. My oncologist actually refers me to talk with some of her patients, and I've talked to about 3 of her patients, and I've only been done with treatment for like 2 months, so it feels really good to have that too. Yeah. And the last question I have is nutrient support or supplements with radiation of prostate and neutron injections. So this is a very individual question, but we'll kind of talk about nutritional support and supplementation in the course. Maybe not specifically for prostate cancer or for Lupron, because everyone has different treatments, even if it's the same thing. So it's more of a general recommendation.
We had 2 loan notes that we didn't really talk about at the beginning, but one was we just thought we should share why our color scheme is pink and purple. I don't know, are you super girly? Do you like pink and purple?
I mean, I like the colors, but
yeah,
I'm more of a tomboy, I think.
Pink is the color for breast cancer awareness,
and the purple is for Hodgkin's lymphoma.
So that's why we chose those colors. We wanted it to make sense with the experiences we had, but obviously there is a color for every cancer, and this is supportive of anybody who has cancer, any type of cancer, but we kind of picked the ones that we most identified with, so that's where the color scheme came from.
A little fun tidbit.
Yeah. And then a course description. We are working on getting our landing page together, hopefully by Friday. That's my personal goal. That we'll have a ton more information, like with what the modules will be about and kind of more of that course description. So I don't know if you have thought of a course description yet. I haven't.
Not word for word, but kind of like we've been reiterating is that this course is to support you going through chemotherapy and or radiation, kind of on like a health and wellness, whole body kind of perspective. Yeah. So that's kind of a general description. Yeah.
So thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
And
if you have any more questions, feel free to DM either one of us. I'm alyssa.carey.wellness, and she's obviously Cleaning with Katie.
And our goal is to go live here. We haven't talked about the frequency, but with some relative frequency, maybe every other week or every couple of weeks. So feel free to save those questions for a future live, and we'll let you know ahead of time. Hopefully, a little bit more notice than just like it was 19 hours when I made the countdown, so I was like, it's a little bit less yet, but okay.
You can rewatch it too.
Yeah, and we're videoing on my computer. This I think I'm going to put on YouTube, and maybe Facebook. I don't know.
All the outlets.
All the internets. Maybe also on our landing page. I think that'd be
that'd be a great place for it.
So you can rewatch this, but we will be having more of these coming up. So just stay tuned. That's kind of all I was trying to get out there. All right. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Take care.
Bye.